you're so open with the abuse, the weigh-ins, everything.
Yeah.
Were you hesitant at all to reveal and talk about this?
Oh, sure. I think anytime we have to verbalize the truth and or rehash it and be that vulnerable about what happened and then wonder what the reaction's going to be, it's very scary. I could learn something from this, and that people could take away what is, I think, really necessary, that we don't really talk about our feelings. And it was just important that I was like, okay, it's uncomfortable. I just got to get used to just be comfortable with being uncomfortable. Very therapeutic, very cathartic, difficult, but really, I mean, things are still kind of unfolding as I'm on a book tour. So it's great.
You talk about in the book, kind of being picked apart by your stepfather. What's kind of your relationship with yourself and your body now?
I definitely have great days, and I have days that I'm like, oh, womp, womp. But I think that's when I get in my own head and I get in my own way. So I try to set myself up for success. So I will eat things that make me feel good, and I will get enough rest and not get in my own head and sort of start to just self-sabotage. So I'm not perfect, and I'm not screaming that from the mountaintops at all. It's more about just being a work in progress and being gentle and kind with yourself during that, because otherwise you can really sort of stifle your growth because you're so transfixed on like, well, I'm not perfect. But like, you're perfectly imperfect, so let's just start there, and then just be good and kind to yourself. And we're not taught that, so it's sort of readjusting that perception and starting with that self-love.
I heard you say that your dad reached out to you today.
Yes. I was like, what? What? But it was so lovely because it was obviously very unexpected, and because in real time, I'm living the lessons of my book and being able to share it with people in full transparency and say, yeah, he reached out. And then, of course, the ego and the pride and all of that wants to say, oh, well, did he do it? Was there an intention behind it? And why did he do it? And I'm like, you know what, Chrissy, it's not about that. I don't need to figure all that out. He did what he did because he wanted to. And then we go from there. So it was a pleasant surprise.